John chapter 3 is very famous with verse 16. But I'm going to drop down to verse 25 and bring our attention to something else. In verse 25, or from verse 25,
Then there arose a dispute between some of John's disciples and the Jews about purification. And they came to John and said to him, Rabbi, he who was with you beyond the Jordan, to whom you have testified, behold, he is baptizing, and all are coming to him. John answered and said, A man can receive nothing unless it has been given to him from heaven. You yourselves bear me witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but I have been sent before him. He who has the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom who stands and hears him rejoices greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. Therefore, this joy of mine is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease.
There is a discussion or dispute between some of the John's disciples and a Jew. They come to John, and this is John the Baptist. They come to John and they say, oh, well, John, you were very famous. You are very popular with what you are doing. And also you've got the surname of baptism, so you were famous baptizer. But now people are going someone called Jesus. Like your followers or people who are coming to you to get baptized are becoming lesser and lesser. I love the way how John answers. John's answer is so beautiful. He uses the analogy of marriage. He says, so John is simply saying, I am just the best man in here. Jesus is the bridegroom. And when the bride comes, bride goes to him. It will be weird if I am the one who is getting the attention. If I am the one, bride is coming because I am just the best man. And I need to be joyful as bride comes to the bridegroom. Because she's supposed to go to him. I am just the best man. Like now the bride has gone to the bridegroom. And I am delighted and thrilled by that. And then we've got verse 30. As his final statement, which is like again so beautiful. He must increase, but I must decrease. He must increase, but I must decrease. So many implications of this for us as a Christians. What does it mean to grow as a Christian? John 3:30 is not bad words to live by. Jesus needs to become more and more significant, bigger and bigger in our lives and shining through my life, and I must decrease. The ego inside me, the pride inside me, the thing inside me seeking attention needs to shrink more and more and more. That's a very powerful verse for me to apply in my life. Where does the elements of John the Baptist approach in our life? How much we do think I must decrease, I must pull back. I don't know what it means for you or for me, but I do know that there is something I need to ponder. There is something I need to think that I must increase him and I must decrease myself. There is a beauty to that. It is so Christ-like, right? Jesus has the right to have the greatest platform ever. He is the Son of the Father. He is the King of Kings. He is the Lord of Lords. And every knee will bow down to him. Yet, his attitude is go even so lower, become a servant, and even to death on the cross, to submit himself, to wash the feet of his disciples. He must increase and I must decrease. Beautiful. When you see this in a Christian, it is more beautiful. When you see this in a leader, it is more beautiful. When you see this in an evangelist, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful because ultimately it is beautiful because we see it in Lord Jesus Christ.